Hey everybody, KC0VI Tom along with Duke. Kind of at a weird point here in the summertime. A lot of the car shows, we've got a little break here. There for a while at Santa Fe car shows on top of car shows, and it got real busy on some other stuff in towns. And bam, last week and this week, and it's pretty quiet. Most of the shows in the area are quite far outside the area, further than I want to drive, so we'll pass on those. So we're just taking it easy. Can't really go camping because we had some heavy rainfall here a week ago, and Austin got over 8 inches in places. Down here we got 4 inches, and all the rivers in the area came up real fast, flooded all the campgrounds out. So the campgrounds are slowly opening up, and they've got to go through and check out the electrical, sanitize the water. I just always tell people, you really think they go around and wipe every spigot off in those campgrounds? No. That's why you should always bring your own water when you go to these campgrounds if you're coming right from home. I mean, it's only a couple 100 pounds more, and if you're worried about that much weight in your camper, you got too much junk in there. Look at other places to save weight. But what we want to talk about today is I got collared here in person and through DM and text about etiquette. I am not calling my dog properly. I mean, his name is Duke, and I call him Mr. Duke, and that is incorrect, because his name is not Duke. Yeah, there are some really strange viewers out there. And so I have to keep myself and remind myself that his name is Duke. And, you know, I would call him Mr. Crowley, you know, because Belle, she was always being called Mrs. Crowley. And some of the guys from the radio club who had my grandmother as a teacher at St. Queen of Angels in Austin had Mrs. Crowley as the history teacher, or math teacher, depending what year they were in. And they would kind of flinch a little bit because she was kind of rough. And the son-in-law, Stephen, when I went to pick him up a couple weeks ago when they were here for the baptism of little Maxie, he fell in love with Duke, and he started calling him Mr. Dukem. It was quite comical because the old dog, Belle, she was a one-person dog. She was my dog. I mean, if I was around, she wouldn't even want to look at other people. And if I was gone, she would kind of snuggle up to one or two people, and that was it. But Duke here, Steve got in the back seat of the Bronco. Next thing I know, Duke's on his lap, getting his belly rubbed. Just as nice as ever. If you remember Duke Nukem from the 80s video game era, that was a video game that was always promised to come out. They're always putting out little snippets of the parts of the game here and there. And I don't ever think that game was completely done. I mean, they kept promising more and more, but nothing ever materialized. Then it wasn't too long ago here, they announced Duke Nukem Returns. You know, the story continues and it'll end. Yeah, that didn't go too far either. If you go out, you can buy, you know, the little snippets that are out there and play them on your game box or your Game Gear, whatever type of game console you have or personal game unit. But we'll just have to wait for Mr. Dukem. You gonna run off and be a Hollywood star now, huh? And so from now on, I will try. It's kind of hard. It's a bad habit I'm into. Call him Mr. Nukem, Duke, or Mr. Nukem. You're getting pretty, you know, pampered here, dog. So we had an interesting morning, we'll say, with the dogs in the neighborhood. Somebody was taught a lesson. You're going to stop your barking now, right? But on that, getting down to the end of July, we get into August, and I was looking at the calendar. Every weekend in August, we got a car show. So buckle up, get your walking shoes on. 7th year, everybody. Take care.
Be sure to tell your friends, neighbors, other hams. Subscribe, hit that bell to get notification when new videos come up. Add comments below. 7th year, everybody.